Have you left the house yet?
Yeah, I left a little while ago. I've still got a million things to do before the ceremony.
Of course you did. Off to play the blushing bride before the curtain lifts.
I'm not sure what that's supposed to mean, but okay.
Are you really planning to go through with it? The dress, the vows, the whole ridiculous display? Because I must say, it's a bit shameless, don't you think? Parading around like some picture-perfect newlywed when the truth is painfully obvious to everyone with half a brain.
Karen, what are you even talking about? Eric and I have been married for 6 months. This isn't some big secret.
Yes, 6 months. And now you're conveniently 3 months pregnant. Funny how that worked out.
It's not convenient. That's just how life worked out. We were already married before I even found out.
Oh, please, you can drop the act. I see right through you. The desperate rush to make everything look respectable. The fake smiles. This whole charade today. You think wearing white makes everything pure? Oh, it's laughable. You know, I warned Eric. I told him that rushing into something like this would only lead to regret. But he was so infatuated, so utterly blinded by your little innocent act. I suppose I should have expected as much. Men always fall for the wide eyes and soft voices.
Karen, I don't know what you think you figured out, but I haven't lied to anyone. I love Eric. That's all this is. That's all it's ever been.
Love? Is that what you call this? Getting pregnant outside of wedlock and then dragging my son into a shotgun wedding before the rumors spread? You think I haven't done the math? You were already pregnant when you trapped him into signing those papers.
That's not true. Eric and I got married because we wanted to. We didn't even know I was pregnant back then.
So now you're expecting me to believe that this child is his just because you say so? How convenient.
I don't care if you believe it or not, because it is his, and we couldn't be happier. We're building a life together, and we wanted you to be a part of it.
I'm not interested in being part of a lie. You might have fooled Eric, but you haven't fooled me. I see through this little fairy tale you're trying to sell, and I promise you, I'm not letting you get away with it.
Wait, what does that mean? What are you going to do? Karen? Please don't do something crazy. This is supposed to be a happy day. If you're upset, then just talk to me. We can figure this out, but not like this. Karen, are you still there? Come on, don't go silent on me now. What are you planning? Oh no, I have a bad feeling about this.
Sweetheart, are you doing okay? I just wanted to check in. Big day today. Lots of emotions, I'm sure.
I'm fine, Mom. Just trying to get dressed in peace. What's going on?
I've just been thinking about everything. Are you sure? I mean, really sure that you want to go through with this?
Oh, come on. This conversation again, Mom? For the final time, yes, I am sure that I want to marry Sarah. I mean, we're already married. This is just the ceremony. We've been married for over 6 months now.
I'm not trying to upset you, honey. I'm just worried. You've always had such a good heart. You trust people so easily.
I'm not an idiot, Mom. I know who I married. Sarah's not some stranger. I've known her for years now.
Well, that's exactly why I'm saying something now, before it's too late.
Too late for what? What are you even talking about?
I didn't want to say anything, but I think Sarah's been cheating on you and the baby. I'm sorry, Eric, but I don't think it's yours.
Are you serious right now?
I wouldn't say it if I wasn't worried. I've seen the signs. The sudden pregnancy, the way she hides things, it's all too suspicious.
No. No way. Sarah would never cheat on me.
I'm just asking you to be careful. Don't go through with something you can't take back.
This is unbelievable. Do you hear yourself? You sound completely insane.
She's not who she says she is, Eric. She's been deceiving you. She never even went to college. Did you know that? Born into some tiny, no-name family with nothing, no education, no pedigree.
So what? She's kind, she's smart, she works hard, she's everything I want in a wife. Who cares where she came from?
I just wish I'd looked into her background more before things got this far. I should have done more from the beginning. I should have listened to my gut the moment she walked into your life. But no, I stepped back, I stayed quiet. I let you make your own decisions because I wanted to believe in you. And now you're standing on the edge of a mistake you can't take back.
Mom, what the hell are you even saying right now?
I'm saying it's not too late, not yet. But once you go through with this circus of a wedding, it's over. You'll be stuck.
You need to stop right now. You don't get to talk about Sarah like that.
You're in love with an illusion, Eric. The sweet little act she's been playing, none of it is real, and you're too blinded to see it, but I'm not. I see it clear as day.
What are you going to do? Mom, you're scaring me. Seriously, what does that mean? Don't do something you can't undo. Please, this is our wedding day. I'm begging you, don't ruin this. Don't ruin her. Don't ruin me.
I'm not ruining anything. I am protecting you. Someone has to, because clearly you won't protect yourself. Well, that was quite the scene, wasn't it? I imagine you didn't expect me to speak up, but someone had to. I cannot believe you just did that in front of everyone. It wasn't lies, Sarah. It was the truth. No one else had the guts to say out loud. I told you I'd show Eric who you really are, and I did. Interrupting our ceremony, screaming lies about me, about our baby? What you did was humiliate your own son, and you embarrassed me in front of every single guest we invited. You didn't protect anyone. You hurt him. You hurt every single person in that chapel. Yes, the truth hurts, doesn't it, Sarah? That's why you've been avoiding it all this time. You've been lying since day one, playing the sweet little victim. Oh, it feels so liberating to finally get that off my chest. I know it must have been embarrassing for Eric to have his wife exposed like that, but I did what I had to do. I stopped him before he made the biggest mistake of his life. Nothing you said was true, not one word. I have never cheated on Eric. That baby is his, and he knows it. Oh, please, you think anyone believes that now, after your little meltdown? That guilt on your face said it all. You are unbelievable, truly. You weren't invited to speak. You weren't asked to give a blessing. You were supposed to be a guest. Instead, you made a mockery of the most important day of our lives. I was the only one brave enough to say what everyone else was thinking. You're not brave, you're bitter, and you're no longer welcome here. Go home, Karen. You are banned from the reception. I don't need to stay. The wedding's already ruined. You're not going to keep this charade going, not after this. You think you're still going to celebrate? With what dignity? We're still having the reception. Believe what you want. You've done enough damage already, but we're moving forward with or without you. Oh, I'm sure you'll try to salvage it. Beg Eric not to leave you. Apologize to the guests as they walk out in awkward silence. It's going to be pathetic. Think whatever you want, Karen. I am done talking to you. I have a wedding to get back to. Enjoy sorting out the ruins of your life, you vile little succubus. I think I'll call my friend Charlene and go have a cup of tea at that lovely little cafe we always go to. Well, I hope you're enjoying yourself tonight, sweetheart. I imagine you're curled up somewhere, sobbing in your ridiculous dress, wondering how it all fell apart. You should have known better than to challenge me. Honestly, what were you thinking? Karen, are you actually being serious right now? After everything you pulled? I told you not to cross me. I warned you, but you didn't listen. So now you get to reap what you sow. I already hired a lawyer for Eric. The divorce papers are being drafted as we speak. By tomorrow, you'll be a cautionary tale. Wow, you really think you're the puppet master in all this, don't you? You honestly believe Eric's going to leave me because of you? Hate to break it to you, but the wedding went on, without a hitch. What? No. No, he didn't. There's no way he still went through with it. Not after what I revealed. Not after I laid it all out in front of everyone. You mean after you stormed in, started screaming nonsense, and made a complete fool of yourself? That part? Yeah, that happened, and then we moved on. Eric stood with me. Our friends and family stayed. We said our vows. We danced. We laughed. It was exactly the wedding we wanted. Oh, you're lying. He would never let the wedding continue after he found out what you really are. I'm not lying, but even if I were, it's honestly pathetic that you're hoping it's true. I'm not hoping. I'm trying to protect my son.
Protect him from what, Karen? A wife who loves him? A baby we're both thrilled to meet?
You don't love him. You betrayed him. You're pregnant with another man's child.
Okay, I've had enough of this. I want to ask you something, Karen. You've been flinging those baseless allegations at me all day now, but can you answer me something? Why do you think I'm cheating on Eric? I have never cheated on Eric, and I never will. He is the love of my life. So tell me, what in the world is your problem with me?
Don't you dare stand there acting innocent, not after what I saw with my own 2 eyes. This morning, Sarah, this morning, I drove by your place just to see if everything was moving along, and what do I see? You, outside, all smiles, whispering with some man like it was your little secret.
Wait, what are you talking about? What man?
Oh, don't play dumb with me. He was tall, maybe mid-20s, handsome, I'll admit, standing far too close for comfort. You two were laughing like you didn't have a care in the world, like you weren't hours away from marrying my son. And you were talking about the baby, like it belonged to him.
Are you being serious right now? Karen, that was...
I'm so excited for the baby, he said. I can't wait to meet him. And you were glowing like a guilty teenager. You think I imagined that?
Oh my God, Karen, that was my brother, my little brother. His name is Josh. He's 24. He came over because my car broke down this morning. I was going to take a taxi to the wedding instead, but Josh lives nearby, so he offered to pick me up. I cannot believe this is what all your accusations have been about.
No, I don't believe that. You're just making that up to cover your tracks. What kind of brother shows up unannounced and acts like that? He was practically beaming, like he was the father. No man is that excited about someone else's baby.
He's excited because it's his first nephew, Karen. Not that you'd understand what family joy actually looks like. He's been working out of state for the past year. He literally just got back into town and wanted to see me. You saw a moment of genuine happiness between 2 siblings and twisted it into something gross. I was standing in front of my own house with my own brother, and somehow that's proof I'm cheating. That's what you built this entire disaster on? That?
Don't talk to me like I'm crazy. I know what I saw. And don't act like your story is so airtight. Why haven't I met him before, huh? If he's your brother, why is this the first time I'm even hearing about him?
You have met him, Karen. Not in person, maybe, but you've seen him. Last year I was FaceTiming him in the living room and you walked in. He waved at you. You looked up, gave him that tight little half smile you always give people you don't care about, and walked away. Don't tell me you never saw him. You just didn't bother to ask who he was. You never wanted to know.
I don't remember that. I really don't. Are you sure it was him? Oh, maybe it was someone else.
Of course I'm sure. I was literally mid-sentence when you walked in. You looked right at him. He said, "Hi, nice to meet you," and you said nothing. Just rolled your eyes and went back to scrolling on your phone. You didn't even ask who he was because you didn't care.
Maybe I was distracted. I had a lot on my mind that day.
Aaron, you never had any interest in getting to know me or my family. You made that clear from day one. Every time I tried to include you, invite you in, you shut me down. You ignored me. You judged me. And now you're here waving your pitchfork around, calling me a liar based on nothing.
I wasn't judging. I was being cautious. You don't come from the same world as us. You didn't go to college. Your parents run a bakery.
Oh my God, you're unbelievable. You think love is about resumes and bloodlines? I may not have gone to some fancy school, but I have a job, a home, a husband who loves me, and we're starting a family together. But I guess none of that matters because I didn't grow up in a gated community. And you know what, Karen? I'm done. Talking to you is exhausting. It's honestly more stress than I can take right now. So from here on out, Eric's going to be the one dealing with you. I'm not doing this anymore.
What? Oh, don't you dare ignore me. This conversation is not over. Eric, I don't know what Sarah told you, but she was absolutely vicious to me just now. She said the most awful things. She told me I was toxic, that I was too stressful to be around. Can you believe that? After everything I've done for you? That woman doesn't respect me. She never has. You really think that's someone who should be raising your child? I'm telling you now, as your mother, you need to divorce her before it's too late.
Are you serious right now? You're really trying this again? Mom, Sarah's sitting next to me. I saw everything. I know exactly what was said. You weren't attacked. You were confronted, and you couldn't handle it.
Oh, so now I'm the villain? Oh, just like that? You're taking her word over mine? I raised you, Eric. I know when someone's manipulating you. She is driving a wedge between us. Even if I was wrong about her and that man this morning, it doesn't mean I'm wrong about everything. You don't know what she's hiding. She could still be cheating on you and that baby. You really think it's yours?
You really are unbelievable. You won't even admit when you're wrong. You just shift to a new lie. You want to believe she's cheating because it fits your narrative, because you can't stand the fact that I chose someone you didn't approve of. I've listened to you insult Sarah behind her back for years. The jabs about her not going to college, the snide remarks about her family. You've acted like she's beneath us, but she's never once treated you with anything but grace.
I just want what's best for you. Is that so wrong? A woman with real credentials, someone refined, educated, someone who knows how to carry herself in public. Sarah makes you look like a charity case, like you settled, and you're better than that.
Enough! Enough! You don't get to talk about my wife like that ever again! You think you know what's best for me? You think your twisted version of refined means anything to me? I didn't marry Sarah for her college degree. I married her because she's honest and real and strong. She didn't grow up in your world, but she built her own. And I respect her for that more than I've ever respected anything you've done. You look down on her because she didn't come from money, but she's worth more than any of that. She's the one who makes me feel loved. She's the one who stood by me. You've done nothing but sabotage.
Eric, come on. You're angry. You don't mean all this. You're just being dramatic. We'll talk later when you're not.
No, we won't. I meant every word. We're done. I don't want you in our lives anymore. Don't call me. Don't text me. Don't come near my family. This is the last time you'll ever hear from me.
I always thought people yelling, "I object" at weddings was something that only happened in movies. Until Karen did it at ours. She stood up, pointed at me, and screamed like a lunatic. Security had her out of the venue in under a minute. No one believed her. Her lies were so outlandish it was honestly embarrassing. Even her own husband was so disgusted by the scene she made that he filed for divorce the next day. A week later, she came to our old house, pounding on the door, screaming obscenities, demanding Eric wake up and get away from that girl. But we'd already moved. A new family lives there now. They called the police, and Karen ended up getting arrested for trespassing and disturbing the peace. Hopefully, she gets sent to a mental institution. Maybe then she'll get the help she so desperately needs. Jaden, good morning. You look even more handsome today. It's been 6 months since you joined the company, and honestly, every day feels like a treat just watching you work.
Jane, we're at work. If you need something, just talk to me directly. We're on the same floor, so there's no need for messages. It's inefficient and a waste of time.
Oh, come on. You just can't resist talking to me, can you?
That's not it. It's just that if we're in the same place, using messages to talk is inefficient. It wastes both our time.
You really don't get it, do you? I can tell you want to talk to me directly. How about we step outside for a bit?
This doesn't sound like it's about work.
Huh?
I'm stepping out for a bit, so I'll be gone for a while.
Wait, what? You're going out now? But I thought you were doing office work today.
I'm going on an outside visit. I'm going to meet with a new client with the sales manager. Your department is not involved, so I'm leaving now.
Wait, hold on. That sales manager, you mean that woman, right? You'd rather go out with her than with me? Don't you think I should be the one you take out instead? Come on, Jaden. I know you're shy around me, but that's okay. You don't need to pretend. I'll make sure you compensate me for this later. Don't worry. Jaden, so you're going straight home today, huh? I didn't get to see you after this morning, and I have to say I was feeling a little lonely. Now that we're not at the office, I can message you, right?
No, I don't think we're close enough to exchange messages privately.
Oh, come on. I can tell you're trying to get my attention, but don't worry. You don't need to go out of your way for that. My heart already belongs to Takaya-kun, after all.
Is that supposed to be a joke?
Oh, does it not sound like one?
Jane, you're a married woman with a husband and a child. You might want to reconsider saying things like that. It could easily lead to misunderstandings.
No, I didn't mean it like that.
And I've told you before, I'd prefer if you stopped calling me Jaden. Please use my last name instead.
But we're not at work now, so it should be fine.
It doesn't matter whether it's personal or professional. I've already asked you to stop using that name. I'd appreciate it if you respected that.
Oh, I see. So it bothers you that I'm the only one calling you Jaden.
What?
I see. I get it now. If you'd said that from the start, it would have made things clearer. So in that case, you can call me Janie. Feel free to use it, both at work and outside of it. That way it's even, right?
You're completely misunderstanding me. I don't intend to be close enough to you to have these kinds of personal conversations.
Huh?
What I'm saying is this. I would like you to use the appropriate form of address and keep it professional. Getting messages from you outside of work hours is honestly an inconvenience, so unless it's an emergency, I'd prefer you not contact me.
Wait, Jaden?
Excuse me. Jane, I've told you multiple times, stop messaging me.
Oh, come on, just hear me out, okay? This is really big news. Jaden, I heard you're thinking about buying a house?
And how is that your business?
Well, aren't you just a new employee? I mean, isn't buying a house kind of difficult on your current salary?
Again, none of this concerns you. Stay out of it.
That's where you're wrong, because once you hear what I have to say, there's no way you'll keep saying that.
Excuse me?
I've decided I'm going to buy a house for you.
What?
Now do you understand how deep my love is for you?
No, I really don't. And just to be clear, I'm going to buy a house on my own. I don't need or want anything from you.
Oh, don't be shy. You don't have to be so modest with me.
This has nothing to do with modesty. I'm serious. Don't involve yourself in my life.
I just went to see a property earlier and I found the perfect one. I'm about to start the paperwork right now. Isn't that exciting?
No, it's not. Listen carefully. I'm telling you that I'm buying my house myself. Even if you bought one for me, it would only be a burden. I'd consider it a huge inconvenience.
You don't need to hide your feelings. I know this means a lot to you.
No, that's not what this is at all. I want nothing from you. Why is that so hard to understand?
All right, then. I'm going to go secure this beautiful love nest of ours. Just wait patiently, okay? I'll handle everything.
Jane, seriously? I never asked you for anything. You're acting completely on your own. Don't do anything without my consent.
Jaden? I was planning to talk to you in person today, tell you everything face to face, but of course you weren't in the office. Out all day on business, huh? I didn't want to do this over text, but you've left me no choice. So, can I please come over to your place?
Jane, please don't tell me. You didn't actually buy a place, did you?
Of course I did. I bought you a high-rise condo, our new home, Jaden.
A high-rise what?
You know, the tower complex near S Station? The one with the fancy lobby and concierge and the panoramic city views. They had a 3-bedroom unit on the 23rd floor hit the market this morning, and I thought, this is fate. I called the realtor, went to the showing, and the moment I stepped inside, I knew. I knew it was meant for us. I didn't hesitate. Signed the papers right then and there.
You can't be serious.
Oh, but I am. You were looking for a new place, weren't you? I heard all about it. But a new employee like you probably couldn't get the mortgage you wanted, so I figured I'd help. I've been at the company forever, and my savings and salary put me in a great position. And really, what better way to show my love?
Jane, you're married, or were married.
Oh, that's the best part. I finalized my divorce yesterday, all for you, Jaden. So you don't have to worry about anything anymore. No obstacles, no baggage. Just us and our beautiful life together in the sky.
Okay, this is insane. We barely talk at work. We don't even know each other. You can't just show up in my life like this, buy a condo, and expect me to move in.
You always do this, pretend like I'm just some coworker. But I see the way you smile at me when you come by my desk, the way you linger when we cross paths in the hallway, the way you brought those hot spring buns last year just for me.
Those were for the entire General Affairs Department. You were the only one there at the time. I handed them to you because you were closest to the counter. I even said, for everyone.
No, you didn't. You looked straight into my eyes and smiled.
Jane, I'm begging you to listen. That was not me flirting. That was basic human courtesy. We've never gone to lunch, never exchanged a personal message, never even had a proper conversation outside of office greetings. You are a coworker, that's all.
You're lying. You have to be lying, because I left everything for you. My husband, my home, my financial safety, gone. For us.
Jane, I'm already married.
What?
I registered my marriage last month. I was planning to make it official to everyone tomorrow. I married Amy.
Amy? That child from marketing? Your new hire?
She's not a child. She's my age. We've been together since high school.
No, you're making this up. You're trying to drive me away.
No, I'm being painfully honest.
You two-timed us. You led me on while sneaking around with her.
We were never a thing, Jane. There was never an us. I've told you so many times I'm not interested, and I never was.
But you came to General Affairs every day.
To pick up mail, because that's literally my job as the new guy in sales. It's been the policy for years.
But what about...
No more whatabouts. You imagined a relationship that didn't exist. You bought a condo based on pure delusion, and you want me to live in it like it's some fairy tale ending? It's not happening.
It cost $700,000. I bought it for us. I can't afford that mortgage alone. I need you.
That's not my responsibility. I warned you. I told you repeatedly not to contact me outside of work, and you ignored every boundary I set. Now you're telling me you've put yourself in debt and destroyed your marriage for an imaginary relationship?
Fine, if that's how you want to play it. Then divorce that little girl and marry me. I'm your superior, and I'm giving you a direct order.
You realize what you just said, right? That's harassment. That's coercion. And it's going straight to HR.
No, wait. Jaden, please don't report me. I love you. Doesn't that count for anything?
No, it doesn't. Goodbye, Jane.
Please, don't leave me.
I'm blocking this number. Don't contact me again. The very next day, I reported everything to the company. I didn't waste time. I didn't sugarcoat it. I walked into the HR office with a thick packet of evidence. Screenshots of messages Jane had sent me, recordings of calls where she crossed more lines than I could count, and statements from coworkers who had seen or heard enough to back me up. It wasn't just about what had happened between the two of us, it was about the atmosphere she created around her. The gossip, the manipulation, the way she spoke to people as if they were props in a life she had scripted out in her head. The HR team looked tense as they went through everything. They didn't say much, but the silence spoke volumes. I could see the shift happen in real time, the slow realization that this wasn't just a personal issue. It was a serious breach of company ethics. Jane had used company platforms to harass a coworker, had created a hostile work environment, and had clearly violated multiple internal compliance codes. By the end of the day, she was gone. Technically, they called it a voluntary resignation, but everyone knew the truth. It was an ultimatum: leave quietly or be fired publicly. And Jane, ever obsessed with appearances, chose the route that let her preserve some sliver of dignity, at least on paper. She probably thought she could spin it later, maybe even tell people she left to pursue a better opportunity. but in reality, she was pushed out, her hands still trying to grasp something that had long since slipped through her fingers. And yet, as surreal as that already was, the real madness came a few days later. One evening, I got a call from my old landlord. He sounded rattled. Jane had shown up at my old apartment. She'd barged in screaming loud enough for the whole building to hear. Furious, desperate, completely unhinged. "This is your fault. How am I supposed to pay for the tower apartment now? You ruined everything." She had no idea I'd already moved. I'd relocated weeks ago, quietly, without telling anyone but close friends. I didn't want to give her a chance to pull something like this, showing up unannounced, trying to argue her way back into my life. So when she pounded on the door and demanded answers, all she got was a confused landlord and a locked door. Apparently, she made such a scene that the neighbors started calling the front office, worried it might escalate. The landlord didn't hesitate. He called the police. She was escorted out of the building, still yelling, still clinging to some belief that I owed her something. I was stunned, but not entirely surprised. Jane had always lived in a fantasy world where reality bent to her wants, where logic didn't apply unless it served her narrative, and now that narrative was crumbling. From what I've heard, she's still living in that luxury high-rise condo, alone. That place she had dreamed about, posted about nonstop on social media, showing off the skyline from her window, the minimalist furniture, the imported espresso machine. All of it now a prison she built for herself. She works constantly, day shifts, night shifts, anything she can get. I've heard whispers, restaurant kitchens, freelance gigs, even temporary data entry at places that don't ask too many questions. She's juggling it all just to stay afloat, barely making her mortgage payments on time. And here's the kicker. The down payment she used to buy that place, it wasn't hers. She took it from a joint account she had with her ex-husband. Savings they'd built together, likely for a future home they were meant to share. She drained it without permission, without telling him, and used it to chase a solo dream she thought she could force into reality. Now he's demanding she pay it back. I don't blame him. Legal action is apparently already in motion. She's not just broke, she's cornered. Financially, emotionally, legally. That high-rise isn't a dream anymore. It's a daily reminder of how far she's fallen. I think what unsettles me most is how deeply she believed in her version of the story. In her mind, everything would work out if she could just control the narrative. If she could stay close to me, keep me tangled in her orbit, manipulate situations until I either forgave her or forgot why I left in the first place. She never saw the collapse coming because she never accepted that the foundation was rotten from the start. It's terrifying, honestly, how powerful delusion can be, how far someone will go to avoid facing the truth. She didn't just make a mistake, she built a whole life out of misunderstanding and entitlement. And when reality didn't cooperate, she tried to break it instead of adapting. But that's the thing about truth. It waits patiently. And when it arrives, it doesn't knock gently, it tears through everything, leaving nothing untouched. Do I feel sorry for her? Maybe, in a distant, detached way. I don't wish misery on anyone, but she brought this on herself step by step. Every lie, every manipulation, every time she pushed boundaries and thought she could get away with it. It all led here. And me? I've moved on. My new place is quiet, modest, and finally feels like mine. There's no drama, no manipulation, no blurred lines. I'm not looking over my shoulder anymore, waiting for the next crisis. Sometimes I still get updates from mutual contacts. They say Jane doesn't talk much these days, that she looks tired, that the bright, overconfident persona she used to wear like armor is cracking more with each passing week. Thank you for watching and listening. We hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe. Also, feel free to leave a comment about what you thought of the story. We look forward to seeing you at the next story.
Thank you for watching. Please subscribe and hit the like button. See you next time.
Yo, Lily! I was just looking through my contact list and I was surprised to see that I still had your number. Man, but let me tell you what, that wasn't even half as much of a surprise as what happened earlier today.
Oh, hey, Ken. Yeah, I was pretty surprised too.
Right? Like, what are the chances? I moved to a new apartment, I'm scoping out the neighborhood, then I get hungry, so I pop into the convenience store right down the road from my apartment, and boom! I run into you for the first time since college. And then you told me that you actually lived right next door to that store. It's a small world, huh?
Couldn't say that again. I had just gone into the store looking to buy an eraser. I was definitely not expecting to see you.
Oh, and hey, the coincidences don't stop there. I'm actually starting a part-time job at that convenience store next week.
Wow, really? Oh, that's cool. Well, I guess that means we might start bumping into each other more regularly, huh?
I guess it depends on how often you need to buy erasers. You know, you really haven't changed much at all since we were in college.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, you're still wearing the same old worn-out, lame, boring clothes as you always used to.
You think my clothes are lame and boring?
Yeah, you know me, I'm a straight shooter. And good grief, girl, those clothes look like you pulled them out of the dumpster of a thrift shop. Like, what was up with that outfit anyway?
My outfit? I was just wearing my normal clothes, I guess. A t-shirt, jeans, sandals.
Yeah, exactly. What kind of girl actually walks around in public like that?
This one, I guess. I go to that store an awful lot, and I know most of the staff on a first-name basis. So, I don't know. I guess I never really feel the need to dress up at all when I'm only popping over to buy something really quick.
Listen, Lily, I'm telling you this is a friend, all right? You're a girl. You need to be taking better care of yourself. Put on a proper shirt, some makeup, little perfume wouldn't hurt. Like, I genuinely can't believe you were able to walk around in public looking like that without dying of embarrassment. What were you thinking? Your clothes were an absolute disaster area. They looked absolutely ragged.
Did it really? I don't feel like it's that worn out. I only bought that shirt a few months ago. The jeans I've had a bit longer, but not for more than a year or so.
You really don't get it, do you? Tell me, Lily, how much did you spend on that entire outfit? $30? $40? It couldn't have cost you any more than $50.
I don't really remember an exact number, but yeah, you're probably in the ballpark.
Okay, so yeah, I was exactly right then. It wouldn't even matter if those clothes were all brand spanking new. An outfit that cheap looks like 50-year-old hand-me-downs to me.
I see.
So the next time we see each other, I'd appreciate it if you would make yourself just a bit more presentable, all right? Oh, and I mentioned this before, but whoever told you that you were naturally beautiful and didn't need any makeup, they were lying to you. You need a lot of work. If we're going to be associated with each other, then you're going to need to look like someone who's on my level. Get what I mean?
Well, no, I don't really get what you mean. But if how I look bothers you that much, then you could just, not talk to me.
Excuse me?
To make a long story short, for my work, I need to be able to move around easily. That's why I was wearing the clothes I was today. You might even say that's like my work uniform. So, yeah, as much as we were friendly back in college, I'm not going to change the way I dress just to please you.
I take it back. You have changed since college.
I'm sorry to have disappointed you. See you, Ken.
Oh no, Lily, please, for the love of God! You just came into my convenience store wearing the exact ragged clothes you were wearing before! How many times is that now? I lost track at 10!
Good evening, Ken. I'm glad to see you have enough free time at work to text former college classmates about how much you dislike their attire. But really? It's a convenience store that's literally right next door to my place. I don't really feel like I need to dress up like I'm about to walk a Paris runway to grab a hot dog and a fountain drink.
Well, you could at least do better than your outfit today, which, if I had to describe it, was more like you were about to walk downtown to go panhandling. Another day, another cheap t-shirt and old jeans.
I'm pretty sure I explained this to you before. These are the clothes I wear for work.
Aha, sure. Work, huh? Tell me, Lily, how do you go to work when you just stay cooped up in your apartment all day?
I'm sorry, what are you saying?
I'm saying the jig is up, Lily. I know.
What do you know?
That you're not actually going to work. You don't have any kind of job, do you?
Not that it's any of your business, but yes, I do have a job. It just so happens that I'm able to work from home.
Is that so? Interesting. Why don't you go ahead and tell me all about this fascinating job of yours?
I'm an artist.
Oh, I get it. You spend all your time doing those adult coloring books, right?
No, I'm an illustrator and I draw for a living.
Are you kidding me? What kind of living can you make by drawing pictures? Tell you what, I got some old college textbooks full of drawings I did while bored in class. Think I could get a few bucks for those?
Probably not, no. Despite what you think, this is actually a very competitive industry. Only the best of the best can actually make something of themselves doing this.
Yeah, sure, whatever, very impressive. Anyway, we need to get back to the more pressing issue here.
And that is?
The fact that there is absolutely nothing feminine about you in the slightest.
I never asked for your opinion on my femininity, Ken.
Tell you what, I think I know exactly what you need. My girlfriend has unbelievably great fashion sense. How about I set you two up for a meeting, and she can help give you a much-needed makeover.
Oh, you have a girlfriend?
I know, I'm sorry to disappoint you, but I'm taken.
I'm less disappointed and more just surprised.
Oh, yeah? Well, you shouldn't be. Julie is my girlfriend.
Julie? You don't by any chance mean the Julie who I was roommates with in college, do you?
Yeah, she's the one. I gotta say, back in college, Julie and you both look just like you do right now. But holy smokes, I bumped into her a while back, and wow! She had her hair done up all pretty, she was wearing a gorgeous outfit, she had makeup on like she actually cares about her appearance. She was like a whole new woman.
Huh. Yeah, that makes sense to me. You know that Julie's mom is a fashion designer, right? And that she launched her own brand?
Yeah, I knew about that, but, so what?
So Julie's mom talked to her a few years ago about Julie one day taking over the brand. Julie said she was interested, so she started working close together with her mom every day. I understand that most of the clothes she wears around town are her company's products.
Oh, I guess that's cool. So wait, are you and Julie still talking and stuff?
Yeah, from time to time. She hadn't told me anything about getting a boyfriend, though. That's why I was so surprised earlier when you said you were dating her. I found out both that she had a boyfriend and that it was you at the same time.
I see. I guess she probably didn't break the news to you out of pity.
Huh? Pity?
But anyway, now you know, Julie finally became the sort of stylish, attractive girl who's worthy of being my girlfriend. So I asked her out, and the rest is history.
Is there anything else you wanted to talk to me about?
Huh? Oh, nah, not really, I guess.
Cool. Then if you don't mind, I need to go. I'm in the middle of a big project, and I'm really busy right now.
Ah, gotcha. Let me think. I bet you'd probably be able to sell one of your little drawings for about $1 or so. So does that mean you have to do 10 drawings an hour to get minimum wage? Yikes, you must be busy. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Lily, why didn't you tell me you had an older sister?
Older sister?
Yeah, I just saw this absolute hottie walking out of your apartment.
I'm sorry, I have no idea what you're talking about. I don't have an older sister.
Oh, then was that your younger sister?
The only sibling I have is an older brother who doesn't even work in this state.
Huh, that's weird. I've seen your mom come into the store before, so I know it's not her.
Perhaps you saw a ghost?
Nah, I don't believe in ghosts, and even if I did, I don't think ghosts are that hot.
Okay, well, then I don't know what to tell you. The only woman in my family other than myself is my mom.
But then, who was that babe that just walked out of your apartment?
Who knows?
Well, you must know. I saw her this morning around 9 a.m., and my God, you should have seen her. Her makeup was absolutely flawless. She was wearing a luxury brand pantsuit and high heels, and the way she walked, wow! It was like watching a cool spring breeze blowing through a grassy field. This girl absolutely oozed wealth and status from every single fiber of her being.
Wait a second. This girl walked out of my apartment at 9 a.m. wearing a pantsuit?
Do you mean you remembered who she is? Tell me! Tell me right now!
I'm pretty sure the girl you saw was me.
What? That was you?
Yeah, I had a meeting with a client this morning, so, I had to make myself look presentable and all that.
Oh my God!
Okay, maybe I don't dress up like that all too often, but did I really look all that differently from usual?
Okay, I get it now. I never knew you had such a cute and playful side, Lily.
I have a cute and playful side?
Yeah, I see what's going on here. You wanted me to see you, didn't you? You wanted to show off how good you can look when you really put your mind to it, so you got all dressed up and put on a show just for me.
I have no idea what could have possibly given you that impression.
You did your best to hide it, but I can see right through you, Lily. But hey, I'm proud of you. You're finally being honest about your feelings for me.
Oh, no.
Nah, there's nothing you need to be all oh no about. I really do wish you could have been more honest from the get-go.
Ken, what on earth are you going on about?
Aw, man, you're getting shy again.
No, I'm not shy. I'm genuinely confused. Could you please just come right out and say exactly what you mean?
Man, are you really gonna make me say it? This is the sort of thing that you really ought to be saying yourself. It would be way cuter if you did it that way.
I'm not trying to be cute, Ken. Just say what you mean.
All right, if that's what you really want. You're finally admitting that you have a crush on me, and I'm finally ready to allow you to be my new girlfriend.
What?
Congratulations, Lily. You've been waiting a long time for this moment, haven't you? I'll bet you're jumping up and down like a girl in a romantic comedy movie right now.
I'm actually not.
Go ahead, you can admit it. I've known since back when we were in college that you had a crush on me.
Excuse me?
I saw the way you looked at me when we walked by each other on campus, when we had the same classes together. You were practically screaming that you had a crush on me.
I was doing no such thing.
Seriously, you've got nothing to worry about. I didn't pay you any attention back then because you had no style, but that's all in the past. Now that you've become more honest with yourself and are trying your best to impress me. And man, you really hit it out of the park with that outfit this morning. And another thing, that pantsuit was from a really high-end brand. So you must be making a pretty good amount of money, right?
My aunt made me that pantsuit as a present after I graduated from college.
Nah, I know a good brand when I see it. There's no way that was handmade. But anyway, I'm proud to say that you are officially qualified to be my wife.
Ken?
What is it, darling?
You're creeping me out. Whatever this is, knock it off.
Why?
For starters, what about Julie? Didn't you say the two of you were dating?
Oh, her? Yeah, unfortunately, I'm gonna have to bench her for now.
Meaning what?
Meaning from now on, you're gonna be my #1 girl.
I'll pass.
Pass? Are you serious? I think your shy and bashful routine has gone on long enough, Lily. I've gone pretty far out of my way to help you out here. I'm willing to make you my #1, but that's only if you're prepared to play the part. That means you need to be a lot more honest with yourself.
I'm serious, Ken. This is really, really creepy, and I want you to stop. And another thing, you're extremely confused about a lot of things, so let me clear things up for you.
I don't think I'm confused about anything.
I'm sure you don't. For starters, regarding the outfit you saw me wearing today, that's how I always dress when I go to meet with clients.
It is?
Yeah, so I didn't go out of my way to dress up just to impress you. There's only one person who I'd actually dress up for, my fiancé.
Your fiancé?
And another thing, you said you were dating Julie, right?
Well, yeah, but, I guess if you're not available, then I'll just keep going out with her.
Julie says that she's not dating you. She just said that she ran into you in town one day, and after that, you started bombarding her with texts every day. She's apparently considering talking to the police if you continue.
The police? But if it bothers her that much, why not just block me?
She said she really wants to block you, but would feel bad about it since you were friendly back in college. But now you know how she really feels, so stop texting her. Got it?
Wait. How do you know that's how she feels?
She literally told me right now. I'm having lunch with her.
What? But why?
Because she wants me to design a mascot for her company's brand. We're meeting up for lunch today to discuss the details.
A mascot? You do that?
I told you I was an artist, right? That's what I do.
Whoa! That's crazy!
No, you are. And as such, both Julie and I will be blocking your number right now. Just a few days after I sent that final text message and blocked his number, I stopped seeing him at the convenience store. I was friendly with the store manager, so I asked him if Ken had changed shifts or what. Apparently there was an incident involving Ken and a college freshman girl that just got hired. He got the idea in his head that she was crazy about him, so he walked up to her from behind, gave her a big hug, and said, "How's it feel to be my next girlfriend?" She screamed, obviously, and it was so loud that some residents of nearby apartment buildings called the police. He had also been drawing complaints for putting the moves on young female customers, so the manager fired him on the spot. I never saw him again after that, but I did hear something of an update from a friend of mine. After he got fired, he just stayed holed up in his apartment all day, not even leaving to buy food. He spent all his money on delivery to the point that he was unable to pay his rent. His landlord contacted his parents, who came to pick him up and dragged him back home to live with them. I don't know what he's doing now, but I'm really glad I'll never have to deal with him again.
Thank you for watching. Please subscribe and hit the like button. See you next time.
Hey, I just finished up at the clinic. I know it's your dad's funeral today, and I feel awful that I couldn't skip this appointment. It's been on the books for months, and they said it'd be hard to reschedule. I wouldn't have gone if there was any other way.
Don't say that! You didn't do anything wrong, Hallie! Honestly, if my dad were still around, he'd be the first to say there's nothing more important than your health. You know how he was, always talking about how a family's only strong when the mom is healthy.
That sounds like something he'd say. Still, it's hard not to feel a little guilty. Everyone's coming together to say goodbye, and I'm at a clinic.
And everyone will still be there when you arrive. Anyway, you've got time. The service isn't until the afternoon. And more importantly, you're pregnant. You're taking care of yourself and our baby. That's exactly what he'd want.
You're being too kind to me. I was really worried you'd be upset.
Why would I be? You've done nothing but support me these past few weeks. This pregnancy hasn't been easy, and you still insisted on helping with the funeral arrangements.
I wanted to help in any way I could, but I feel bad now because there was a problem at the clinic this morning. I guess the doc got stuck in traffic, so I might be late getting to the chapel.
If it's looking bad, just take a helicopter. I'll pay for everything.
Yeah, sure. You would fork out several $1,000s in order to take me a couple miles to the chapel. And where would the helicopter land, anyway?
Don't worry about a thing. Just get to the chopper!
I gotta hand it to you. Not many people would be able to joke around like that on the day of their dad's funeral. Anyway, I'm gonna get on the road real soon. If I think I'm gonna be late, I'll let you know. Thanks, Aiden. Really.
You don't need to thank me. You're my wife. I'm just glad you're all right. Just promise me you'll take your time and get here safe.
I promise. I'll message again when I'm on my way.
Looking forward to seeing you.
there. You're Hallie, right? Just wanted to double check before we get properly reacquainted. Wouldn't want to startle the wrong wife. Sorry, who is this? This isn't a number I know, and your name doesn't show up. How did you even get my contact info? Oh, don't worry about that. Let's just say a friend left their phone lying around, and curiosity got the better of me. You went through someone else's phone to find me? That's seriously not okay. What do you want? Wow, you really don't recognize me? I thought I left more of an impression than that. It's me, Kalina, Aiden's first wife. Wait, what? Kalina? Why are you messaging me? What is this? Oh, relax. I just wanted to give you a little heads up. I'm on my way to the funeral, so I'll probably be seeing you soon. You're coming where? You can't seriously think showing up today is appropriate. Oh, I think it's the perfect time, actually. I felt like a little reunion was in order, you could say. Kalina, I have no idea what you're after, but you are not a part of this family anymore. Do not come to the funeral. Do you understand me? This day isn't about you. I'm not coming for them. I'm coming for Aiden. You're just a sideshow for the main attraction. You are unbelievable. After everything that happened, you think you can just show up out of nowhere and make demands? I don't think I need to remind you that you cheated on Aiden. And not just with some random guy you met at a bar. You had an affair with Aiden's uncle Hector. You didn't just hurt him, you tore his entire family apart. And now, on the day of his father's funeral, you want to waltz in like none of that ever happened? Oh, come on, that whole thing's ancient history. People make mistakes. Besides, it's not like I was the only one involved. You're right, Hector shares some of the blame too, but only one of you is trying to crash a funeral uninvited. Crash? Oh, please, I have every right to be there. No, you don't. You lost that right the moment you walked out on your marriage and your in-laws. Neither Aiden nor his father wanted you back then, and I promise you they don't want you back now. Aiden's a big boy, Hallie. I think he can speak for himself. I don't need your permission, sweetheart. You're delusional if you think he wants to see you. You showing up like this is cruel. Cruel? Oh, no. What's cruel is pretending your little marriage actually means something. Let's be real for a moment, okay? If I hadn't stepped aside, you never would have had a chance with him. You didn't step aside, Kalina. You stepped all over Aiden and ground his heart into the dirt, and Aiden had no interest in picking up the pieces. Believe what you want, but I'm done being the ex. Starting today, I'm going back to being the one and only Mrs. Aiden. You are out of your mind. We'll see about that. By the end of the day, you're going to be the one on the outside looking in, so I'd start getting used to the view. Aiden, something is seriously wrong. I just got a line message from Kalina, your ex-wife. She somehow got my number from someone's phone, and she said she's on her way to the funeral. Is this real? What is happening?
Hallie, you need to listen to me. Do not come to the funeral. Do you understand? Stay away. I'm not messing around. Turn around now. Don't even get near the chapel.
What? Why? Is she really there? I thought she was bluffing. Should I come help? I can be there in 15 minutes.
No! No. Do not come. I mean it. Hallie, stay away. Yeah, she's here. She walked in like she owns the place. I looked up and there she was, smiling like this is some kind of class reunion.
She's inside the chapel right now? What is she doing?
She's talking to people like she's still part of the family, smiling, calling relatives by name. My cousin Jenny froze when she saw her. My aunt left crying. People are whispering. My relatives are shaking. The entire front row is tense. Everyone's staring at me for answers.
Oh my God, Aiden. Why is she doing this? What does she even want?
I don't know, but this isn't random. She planned it. And Hallie, she knows you're pregnant.
What? How? How the hell would she know that?
She heard it through someone or traced your name through friends or something. She got your info and followed the trail straight to you. I'm doing everything I can to keep her contained. Couple of my friends are standing around her just in case she tries anything funny. Just please stay away. Don't let her see you. Not today.
Okay, I understand. I'll pull into the cafe and wait it out. What do you think she's after?
The only thing I know for sure is that she didn't come here to mourn my father. She walked in like she belonged, like this was a stage for the performance of a lifetime. And now she's just sitting there, smiling.
You're serious? She's actually acting like she deserves to be there?
Yeah, she's calm as anything. It's almost eerie. Not a hint of shame, like she's got unfinished business to settle.
That's sick. After everything she did to your family, how could she even show her face?
Because in her head, this is a second chance. She thinks she can claw her way back into my life.
Why now? Why today of all days?
Apparently, she found out there's inheritance money involved, and she's desperate.
You think she's after money?
Allie, she's broke. I mean, seriously broke, like neck deep in debt.
But still, even if that were the case, why do this? Showing up at a funeral like it's some kind of lottery ticket?
When we were married, she burned through every cent we had. She's got no savings and no plan. Just bags and bills and luxury she couldn't afford.
I remember you told me, but God, I didn't realize it was that bad.
It was worse than I ever let on, and now she sees my dad's gone and thinks she's got another shot at cashing in. Like if she just plants herself close enough, she'll get a piece.
This is disgusting. So what happens now? What do we do?
I already called my cousin Jenny. She's heading your way right now. Let her find you. Stay close. Don't come here no matter what. I'll handle Kalina. I swear I'll shut this down before the service even starts.
Okay. Just be careful, all right? Please.
I will, but I need you to promise you'll stay safe. You and the baby are all that matters to me right now. Everything else can burn.
Hey, would you mind calling off your silly little bodyguards? Your football buddies from college are standing around me like I'm some sort of wanted criminal. I just came to see you, Aiden. Tell them to back off. I'm not here to cause trouble.
You already are trouble. Showing up uninvited on today of all days, you've lost it.
You're saying that because you have your image to keep up, but I know the truth. We're getting back together. That's why I came.
Back together? What reality are you living in?
Oh, come on. You think I believe you're really happy with her? Let's not pretend this wasn't a shotgun wedding. She got pregnant and you did the right thing, didn't you?
No, I did the real thing. I married the woman I love.
Love, please. You didn't love her the way you loved me.
What we had wasn't love, Kalina. It was chaos. You destroyed everything you touched.
Then why do you still look at me like that? Like there's something unfinished between us?
I look at you like a cautionary tale, like a mistake I barely escaped from.
Don't lie to yourself. You still feel something. Otherwise, you wouldn't be this angry.
I'm angry because you're hijacking my father's funeral for your delusions.
What's really bothering you is the inheritance, huh? You know Hallie's going to take a cut that should have gone to us.
There is no us, Kalina. Not anymore. And Hallie doesn't care about the money, unlike you.
Fine, she can have her little share. I'll tolerate it. Because I know you'll come around eventually.
You're not doing anyone a favor, and if you think I'd leave my wife and child for you, you're completely out of your mind. Tell me, since we're being honest, what happened to Hector? You know, my uncle, the one you cheated on me with?
Fine, you want honesty? I dumped him. What was the point of sticking around after he got cut out of the will? The whole reason I bothered with him was because your grandfather left him something decent.
Wow. You're just saying that out loud now? Not even pretending anymore?
Why should I? You already think the worst of me. I figured if I played my cards right, I'd get a piece of the pie through him. But he got cut out. Boom, end of the line. So I adjusted the plan. That's what smart people do.
You adjusted the plan by crawling back to me?
Look, Aiden, you have no siblings. Your mom passed years ago. It's just you now. All of it goes to you. It makes sense. If you and I got back together, I'd be your wife again. We'd keep everything in the family. It's logical.
You really think inheritance law works like musical chairs? Whoever's standing closest when the music stops gets paid?
I'm just saying this doesn't have to be complicated. Think of today as a slight detour. Everything's still on track.
No, it's not on track, and it never was. Do you even know why Hector got disqualified? It was because of you.
Oh, come on. Don't blame me for his screw-ups.
I'm not blaming, I'm stating a fact. He was still in line to inherit his share of Grandpa's estate until your affair got exposed. The scandal, the shouting matches, the threats. He lost everything because of what you two did. So congratulations, you didn't just destroy your own chances, you took him down with you.
That's not fair. You're twisting everything.
What I'm doing is telling the truth. You've never loved anyone, just money. You're not here for me, you're not here for my father. You're here for whatever scraps you can grab. Hallie deserves peace, so do us all a favor and get out of her way.
You don't understand, Aiden. I spent a lot of money getting ready for this day. $50,000. Do you hear me? I spent $50,000 because I knew we were getting back together. I rented an apartment near your neighborhood. I bought clothes, furniture, everything to make it feel like home again. I even printed out a marriage registration form.
Unreal. You spent $50,000 based on a fantasy. No, a delusion. That's not my fault.
It wasn't a fantasy, and I'm not delusional. You and I, we were real. We had something. You can't just pretend it meant nothing. We were married. We lived together. We laughed together.
And then you cheated with my uncle. You made sure whatever we had ended right there.
I messed up. I know I did. But people forgive each other all the time. Why can't you forgive me too? Please, I'm in too deep. I have debts I can't pay back. The people I borrowed from, they're not the kind you ignore. Just help me pay it off. Half, even a quarter. I wouldn't be asking if it wasn't serious.
You shouldn't have borrowed what you couldn't repay. That's not my responsibility.
It is. You and I were married. I stood by you when you were struggling.
You stood by me while draining every cent I had. There's nothing between us now, and you were never entitled to any part of my family's estate.
You're being heartless, completely heartless.
No, I'm being done. And for the record, the police are already on their way.
What? Why?
You forced your way into a private venue. You threatened people, you caused a scene, and now you're gonna face the consequences.
You can't do this to me. I need your help.
Don't ever message me again. Don't show your face in front of me or Hallie ever again. We're done. You really thought you could show up and force your way back into my life like nothing ever happened?
I had to try. You wouldn't listen to me any other way.
Most of my family has restraining orders against you, Kalina. That should have told you everything.
They always hated me. They turned you against me. This isn't fair.
No, you did a perfectly good job of that yourself.
But if you really hate me so much, then why are you even talking to me?
I kept this conversation going for one reason. To buy time. That's it.
Time for what? You're not making sense. Why are you acting like I'm dangerous?
Because you are. I heard from my cousin Jenny about what you did out in front of the chapel. You shoved a pregnant woman.
I thought that was Hallie. How was I supposed to know?
Yeah, well, she wasn't. Hallie hasn't even arrived yet. You went after a stranger, and now the police are coming.
No, you didn't. You didn't call them. Tell me you didn't.
I absolutely did, and they're almost here. You're being arrested, and it's exactly what you deserve.
You can't do this to me. I'm your wife.
You were my wife, past tense. You burned that bridge a long time ago. Hallie is my wife now, and you know what? We didn't just end up together by accident. We struggled. We went through infertility treatment. She married me knowing the odds.
So what? You think that makes her better than me?
No, the fact that she would never have an affair with my family members or anyone else makes her better than you. She chose love, you chose greed.
You're still in love with me. I know it. You're just confused.
Nope, I'm done, and I won't let you come near me or Hallie ever again. The sirens are close now. You'll be gone in minutes, and so will this nightmare.
Kalina was arrested that day, charged not only with trespassing, but also with resisting arrest and a litany of other crimes. I didn't see her. I never even made it to the venue before they took her away. Aiden made sure of that. The funeral went on peacefully after she was gone. I arrived just in time to help say goodbye. We stood together as Aiden's father was laid to rest, finally without disruption. A few weeks later, I gave birth to our son. He was small but strong. Holding him felt like the end of a long storm. We later heard Kalina's debts were tied to dangerous loan sharks. Someone said she was sent overseas to work it off, but Aiden didn't want to know more. He deleted the messages without opening them. "She's not a part of our life," he said. "She doesn't get a single second more." And that was it. We turned the page. We chose peace. We chose love. Aiden promised our son would grow up knowing security, not chaos. And I believe him.
Thank you for watching. Please subscribe and hit the like button. See you next time.